Good morning, my dear lovely students. Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. I'm your science teacher, Ms. Zainab Khan. So kids, you know that this is gonna be the last video of the session 2020-21, and it was really a beautiful journey we spent with each other, and it's really very hard to say goodbye to each and every one of you because we all are connected by heart. So I really hope that you all are well prepared for your upcoming semester examinations and you all are studying very hard, doing self-study and doing answer writing practice at the same time. Okay kids, so without wasting any time, this is the last revision video of chapter number 4, pollution and conservation. So kids, this is the very last time I'm going to repeat my lines. Do not forget to like my video, share my video and subscribe my channel if you are new. Also mention your name, class and section in the comment box. And kids, you know I'm really gonna miss each and every one of you. Each and every student was precious to me and was precious to the whole JMPS faculty. So stay tuned, stay connected forever and do not forget the teachings of your adorable teachers. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. So remember this. Now, as you already know that this is for the session 2020-21 class 5 subject EVS and science. And I have already given syllabus for the summative assessment 2, which you already know that 2 chapters are coming. And that is from book 5, term 3, chapter 1, simple machines, and chapter number 4, pollution and conservation. But as you know that this revision video is only for chapter number 4, pollution and conservation. So let's get started. But one very important question. What is it? What is pollution? Have you ever thought of this? Yes, it is addition of harmful substances in our environment which is performed by humans only. But you all must be aware of environmental pollution also. Any activity carried out by us that harms the air, water or land is called pollution. And the substances that cause pollution are called pollutants, and whatever the things happening around us, that is known as environmental pollution. So we will study accordingly. Now number 1 is air pollution. Addition of harmful substances to the air is called air pollution. Smoke coming out from vehicles and factories and burning of waste are the major cause of air pollution. This I already told you in our previous video. So we should use CNG to run our vehicles. And we should stop factories to produce lots and lots of smoke. Okay. Now the second one is water pollution. So addition of harmful substances to water bodies is called water pollution. Wastewater from our homes and factories is a major cause of water pollution. And wastewater should be treated to remove harmful materials before it is sent to water bodies, and we should take care of all the necessary precautions to stop water pollution. Now the third one is land pollution. Addition of harmful substances to land and soil is called land pollution, and throwing waste materials like food waste, plastic, aluminium cans, etc. is a major cause of land pollution also. Okay, so land pollution leads to waste material rotting on the land around us. This causes the breeding of flies, leading to many diseases. So we should not cause these types of pollutions every day. Now conservation of resources. Okay, so we have studied in our previous chapter also that air, water, soil, forest, minerals and animals are our natural resources. So we must use these resources very carefully and must conserve them. So conservation is the use of resources in such a way that it protects them from being used up completely. So resources are of 2 types. Here we will again discuss about the resources which are of 2 types. Number 1 renewable and the number 2 is non-renewable. So let's have a recap. Renewable resources are those resources that can be replaced as they are constantly being used up, such as air, water, soil, forest, animals, etc. Okay, so you can conserve them by your daily routine, like not polluting the air, like soil can be conserved by preventing soil erosion, and so many things you can do. Now, non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are those natural resources that cannot be replaced once they are used up. They will take millions of years to form again, such as fuels, natural gas, coal and petroleum. They are known as non-renewable resources. Now, it's all about waste management. It is something that we throw away because we do not need it anymore, and how we're gonna manage our waste, which affects our environment as well. Here you can see the 3 steps to waste management, that is reduce, reuse and recycle. Reduce means reducing the number of things we use, and waste means using fewer natural resources and less energy. Reuse means finding new uses for things that would normally be thrown away is reusing. So do not throw your jam bottles and plastic jars. Now recycle. Making new things out of used things is recycling. Making new items from recycled ones also take less energy and very fewer resources than making products from brand new materials. So from next time onwards, if you're using anything, so keep in your mind that you need to follow 3 steps, that is reuse, reduce and recycle. Last but not the least, segregating waste. So waste sorting is the process by which waste is separated into different types. Okay, here you can see some kids. They are collecting all the waste and they are keeping in different colored dustbin. One is yellow, red and green, and blue is also there. So let me tell you how you need to segregate. Okay, so waste can be segregated into dry, that is blue dustbin, for wet, green dustbin, and for hazardous waste, yellow dustbin. So from next time onwards, if you will throw anything outside your home or anything on way, so you must segregate the waste and you must throw it accordingly. Correct? Dry waste in blue dustbin, wet waste in green dustbin, and hazardous waste in yellow dustbin. So colors should be clear in front of your eyes. So kids, this is it for the last video, and all the best for your exams. Do well, make your parents proud. I pray to Lord Almighty that you all may succeed in your examination and secure good marks. So till then, stay healthy, stay safe. We shall meet again soon. Take care. God bless you. Goodbye.